Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Max the MIX12FX back again with another video, and today we'll be taking a look at this. The Mackie Mix12FX mixer. This is an analog mixer with 12 channels. Input, actually it's not 12, we'll see more about that later on. And it's an analog mixer. It doesn't have USB, but you get what you paid for. It's like, I think $150, something like that. Good Android. Okay, so let's start talking about this mixer. First of all, I'm not sure if you know the philosophy behind this channel. Basically, I review whatever gear I get for my own use. Like, I buy those stuff with my own money after doing my own research, and I buy them to use them. I don't buy these stuff just to review them or something like that. So it would give you an idea of what are the kind of application for this gear. And I'm buying this mixer because I'm setting up some sort of a silent studio over here. In this studio I'm gonna be like we're gonna turn it into a silent practice room. And I got this mixer to hook up all of these equipment because I have a small Scarlett 2i2 audio interface, and I have a small Behringer mixer which I'm using now to hook up this stuff. But I usually, when I'm recording, I hook up something and I unplug something else. For a 3 or 4 band member, like 3 or 4 band, everything needs to be hooked up at the same time. So that's why I'm gonna need this mixer. And then we're gonna connect all of the headsets. We'll talk about that later on. But let's see what this mixer is all about. This is not a review, this is just an unboxing and maybe an overview. Maybe I'm gonna hook it up and like show some of the sounds if we have time. I don't want to make this video too long. And we'll see some of the features of this mixer, and I will follow up with a proper review after I use it, because as I said, I'm getting this to use it for my own use in my own studio, and I don't want to make some sort like those common reviews on YouTube where people review stuff and say whatever features are mentioned on the box. And basically that's not a review. If you're not mentioning what's good about it, what's bad about it, this is not a review. Okay, so let's see what's mentioned on the box. 12 channel compact effect mixer with proven high headroom, low noise, blah blah blah, 4 mic line inputs, 3 band EQ, low cut filter, 75 Hz, which I believe is a little bit lower than what's needed. I think a proper low cut filter on a mixer should be like 150, 100 Hz. That would work, but 75 is too low. Pan 11 and overload indication, phantom power for studio condenser mic. This is one of the reviews that I've read about this mixer, that the phantom power is kind of noisy and it introduces a lot of noise. We'll see about that. For stereo, 1/4-inch line inputs, plus 4 or minus 10 dB operation, balance level and overload, blah blah blah. Those great sounding effects. Yeah, it has effects, which is just an added bonus. It's not that something that you would want to record or something. I think it would make more sense if you want to record some if you want to add some effects into like a vocal or to an instrument is to do it digitally on your DAW. It doesn't make sense to do it on a mixer. Anyhow, dedicated stereo RC input output, blah blah blah, 16mm fader for main line left and right outputs, headphone and stereo control. Yes, this is one of the main features of this mixer. One of the main reasons why I got it is that it has a main out and a control room out. So you can take the control room out and maybe hook it up to your monitors, and the main out, if you're like on a stage or doing something like that, this is gonna be really helpful for me when I'm like DJing, or if I'm mixing some of, like if I'm DJing and I have the band as well, so I can hook up the controller or whatever. You just need to know that this is an added bonus. It's really nice feature. Rugged, reliable design built to last. Mackie's stuff always are. Extremely compact and portable. Yeah. So let's go to the overhead cam and do the unboxing. So we're back to the overhead cam, and yeah, this is what I was reading earlier. The 12 channel impact for mic inline input, blah blah blah. Let's open up this box and see what we get inside. By the way, this is a normal kitchen knife. This is not an unboxing knife. Like, I know everybody, like Unbox Therapy and all of those big unboxing channels, they have like proper knives. I don't have one. This is a kitchen knife. If you want me to afford getting a proper knife for unboxing, subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it with your friends if you like what I'm doing over here. So where do we start? Okay, here. I think it's here. The light is in the way. I have my ring light over here and it's in the way, so I can see clearly. Let me try. Yes, and here, yes. Okay, and I think from the sides as well. Yeah. Okay. Here. Okay, here we go. Why do the blues is so hard? It's just a mixer. I think this is a retailer. I think this is not like okay. Like us, follow us, watch our dang videos. Okay, that's cool. Let's see what we get here. Okay, this is, I believe this is a power cord. Yeah, a huge brick. Okay, cool, awesome. Side. Put this down here. Could have made this box open up much easier. Like we could have made it open up this way. Okay. And here's the mixer. Put the box down. Paperwork. Nobody cares about that. Mixer, I have it outside. Plastic. Cut the plastic off. Oh, okay. It does feel rugged. It does feel solid. Like this is metal, and those parts are plastic, which is like kind of, I think it's decorative, but it does feel solid. The knobs, yeah, everything seems in order. Okay, so we have 4 channels over here. Those 4 channels are like for mics and line-in. It can work for line-in, but it's basically the preamp part of the mixer. You have 4 inputs. This is XLR, and if you're plugging balance or unbalanced here, it's gonna bypass the preamp. Okay, have gain knobs, 3-band EQ for each one of them, and then you have the low pass filter, the low cut filter, 75 Hertz. As I said, this is not enough, and this is an effect mixing, so you select how much you want of this channel to go into the effect. Okay, and then the pan left and right. Then you have these 4 channels, and these are 4 channels. This is an 8-channel mixer. You have 4 mono and 4 stereo. They say it's 12, it's not 12. This is what I was saying earlier. It's not 12 because these channels, if you're gonna use them as mono, you can connect only on the left channel, you're not gonna be able to use the right. If you plugged anything into the right and the left from 2 different sources, one source will go to the left and one source will go to the right. So if you want it to be a mono channel, it's just gonna be on the left. Okay, and here you have the control for these 4 channels: level, balance, and effect. You have +4 or -10 dB. Okay, and then you have the tape input, and you can mix it in here if you want it to go to the main, or if you want it to go to the control and phone. And you can control the volume of the control room out and the phone using this. This is a phantom power, and this is the main mix fader. Here it's 0 dB, I believe. Yes, should be 0. Here +10, -infinity. Straightforward. It doesn't have an on-off switch, just directly connected. Once you plug it in, it's on all the time. It's not that big of a deal, but I prefer mixers who has an on-off switch. Okay, here are some indicators for the volume, and if you're like clipping, there is a clipping indicator for each channel, and then there is those effects. Okay, so the effects are small stage, small room, large room, wormhole, bright hole, classic plate, bright plate, vocal plate. I think all of these are reverbs. Yeah. Chorus is chorus, flanger is flanger, slapback, I think slapback is a delay, but I'm not sure. There is no delay controls over here, and this is why I was saying you don't use those kind of effects on your mix if you're producing something. Why? Because you cannot control the parameters. Like there is a chorus over here. You cannot control the depth of this chorus. You cannot control the level of the chorus. You cannot control like the duration of the chorus, how fast or short you want it to be. So these are mainly for like if you have a small gig and you just want to add some effect to the vocal and just a little bit of like a reverb to, I don't know, some instrument that is hooked up here. You can just add that, and you can use only one effect which applies on all of the channels. So you cannot put like a flanger on one channel and a reverb on another. It's either a flanger or a reverb on all channels. That's why I believe they put a lot of reverb varieties, which is more usable, of course. Okay, so let's hook it up and see how it sounds. So we got the mixer hooked up, right now. We're gonna do some testing. I haven't checked anything so far. I just hooked up everything, and we're gonna discover it together. Okay. So one of the first things that I like to test with mixers is how much hiss it adds to the channel, because that can be a pain if you wanna clean it up later on post. So let's use channel 2 because there is a mic connected here. Let's use channel 2, put the gain all the way up, the level all the way up, okay? And then let's increase the main mix. Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there is a lot of hiss. Let's put it to 0. Let's put the level and gain to 0. Well, that's reasonable. There is a little bit of a hiss, a little bit. Unless you push your ear against the monitor, you won't be able to hear it. And that can be attributed to like electricity or something, but overall, it's very good. My old Behringer used to hiss much more than this. Okay, so let's start testing. I have this Shure SM57 hooked up to channel 1. This is the mic that I usually use to mic up my amp. So let's see. I'm gonna increase the volume. By the way, I'm recording with my other Shure SV100, which is in the middle, in between the two monitors. So let's see. Put the gain on noon, and the main mix on 0, and let's increase the level a little bit. Hello, 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 hello. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. I think this is very good. Usually this mic is a little bit quieter than my SV100 over here, and it's yeah, that's very good. Not a lot of hiss, not a lot of noise. Everything seems to be fine. Let's try 2. Yeah, you see. Let's try. This is supposed to take it down. Let's try to do the low pass filter or low cut filter. Hello, hello. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. There's a little bit of change with the low pass filter. It's not as bassy as it used to be, but not that much of a difference. Okay, let's try the EQ all the way up on the treble, cutting the treble all the way down, mids all the way up, mids all the way down, lows all the way up, and lows all the way down. I think lows all the way down is better for vocals, or like if you want to do a podcast or something like that, just cut down the lows. It works better than the low cut filter. Now let's try the effects. I'm gonna put the effect on noon, and I'm gonna control it from here. Let's try the first one, small state. This is the small state. Small state, testing. Mic check 1 2. Small room, testing. Mic check 1 2. I'm gonna put it all the way up so we can hear actually the effect. This is a small room, mic check 1 2. Large room, mic check 1 2. What is this? Wormhole, mic check 1 2. Wormhole. Bright hole. This is a bright hole, mic check 1 2. Now this is a classic plate, mic check 1 2. Bright plate, mic check 1 2. Bright plate. Yeah, the attack is much faster here. Okay, this is a vocal plate. Mic check 1 2. And this is the chorus. I don't not hear the chorus. Let's crank it up all the way. This is the chorus. I cannot hear the chorus. Yeah, I can hear it now. It's you need to crank it up all the way. Let's try the flanger. The flanger is definitely working. And it's causing a lot of feedback. Let's dial it down a little bit. The slap back, slap back. This is the slap back. Okay, so it's more like a delay. It's more like a delay. It's more like a delay. You cannot control the delay time. Let's try the space echo. So this is the space echo. Space echo. It's causing a lot of feedback. Sounds like old scary movies. Yeah, this is one thing that I didn't like about this mixer. Let me turn that shit off. This is one thing that I didn't like about this mixer. This is why am I speaking on this mic? This is one thing that I didn't like on this mixer. It has a lot of feedback. It doesn't have feedback control. Like, hear this. You see? I'm just putting the mic close to the monitor. That's super annoying. Okay, let's try now a condenser mic. Yeah, with phantom power. Okay. This is my C3 Behringer. Yeah, my C3 Behringer. And it's a condenser mic. It's not the best condenser mic, but it works nonetheless. I tracked a lot of vocals for demos with it. It does its job. So let's see. First of all, one of the main things to pay attention to when you're working with a condenser mic and when you're engaging phantom power, switch off all of the levels. Turn on the phantom power, then raise the level. You can do the gain as well, but the levels is more important. So yeah, you can really mess your mic up, or you can mess some instruments with that. So yeah, let's see. This is the condenser mic, level at noon. There is a little bit of a hiss. And of course, a lot of feedback. So this mixer, you really need to pay attention to your mic and speaker placement when you're working with this mixer, because it doesn't have feedback control. This is gonna be annoying, but overall it's good. It's like the quality of the sound, the noise that it introduces, everything seems to be well in order. Let's try one of the stereo channels. Let's switch that shit off now. Yeah, let's try one of the stereo channels. And I have my DJ controller hooked up to channel 1112. Let's play something over there. And raise the level. Yeah, very good. Going left and right, and of course you can apply an effect on it. Yeah, so I'm adding like reverb. Yeah, I don't want to have a copyright claim. But yeah, that's it. This is just an overview. I don't consider this as a review. Or actually, it is kind of a review. I've been like talking shit a lot about it. And anyhow, yeah, so we can, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment. If you want me to do a proper review after I used it and I knew all of its features and know all of its ins and outs, but it should be straightforward. I just need to, like, I don't know, maybe I can make a better review. Let me see if I found out some other stuff and some other quirks about it that I would like to share with you guys. I will make a proper review. So like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Stay healthy and stay happy and enjoy your music, and catch you on the next one. Peace.